Hello Scorpio, Scorpio Rising and Scorpio Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting April 17th, 2017. And a quick reminder for you guys, I'm putting up another special video later on, probably this weekend. It's already recorded, I just got to edit it up, but it's going to be talking about the Venus shadow and the lessons that we have to finish up post-Venus retrograde according to different family signs, or sign families, cardinal, mutable, and fixed. You being the fixed sign family, you know what, all of y'all have your own special lessons to talk about as well, and I'm going to make a special video for that, so it'll be up here pretty soon. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com. So what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, this week, at the very beginning, we've got a lovely angle with the Sun getting ready to leave Aries, but still in Aries nonetheless, in your 6th house of work, reputation, and physical health, connecting to Saturn, currently retrograde in your earned income sector. And remember, with Saturn retrograde, we are trying to get barriers out of the way. We are trying to get rules, regulations, procedures, standards that are actually doing more harm than good out of the way when it comes to handling your work, your employment situation, your finances, or the way you even handle your own business. And with the Sun in your 6th house of reputation, you may find out that you have become quite popular, and there may even be somebody who is willing to let you get away with something at the office, or in an employment searching situation that not everyone does. It's kind of like we're removing some hoops, breaking some rules on your behalf. Now that's kind of something that would happen normally, but this might be you kind of even jumping levels, so to speak. This might even be somebody kind of really changing the whole itinerary of how your progress is supposed to go, sort of getting you on a faster track, sort of a leg up program that might be set up for you. Later on in the week, we've got the Sun recently moved into Taurus, into your 7th house of partnerships, your closest one-on-one relationships. That's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, BFF, alright, roommate, business partner, and it's going to be connecting to your Mercury. Well, I'm sorry, not your Mercury. I don't know where your Mercury is, there's thousands of you. But it's connecting to transiting Mercury retrograde in this area. And we have a chance to reconnect with an old, close one-on-one partner. Now, this could be an old relationship. This could be an old romantic partner, an old boyfriend, girlfriend, old spouse. Or this could even be an estranged friend, estranged roommate, estranged best friend, or estranged business partner. And this doesn't actually have to be an uncomfortable situation. If anything, this feels like a real healing moment and possibly a chance for you guys to, reconnect as friends and really see how this can, exist as a friendship now that everyone has, gotten over it and themselves. Very, very good. Always nice to have that closure. So what is going on with your cards this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Cunning Woman. And one of the messages that always comes strongest to me with the Cunning Woman is let things play out. Scorpio, let things play out. It's so important to understand because sometimes we think we have to react to the moment. Maybe there was an argument, there's a tiff, we don't know what's going to happen next, so we think we got to go fix it right away, or we got to go confront something right away, we got to jump right into solver mode, fixer mode, fighter mode. The Cunning Woman is not that person. The Cunning Woman isn't lazy, but the Cunning Woman kind of sits there like a sniper or like an assassin. She waits for her moment. She's no fool. She doesn't just run in screaming and crying. In fact, with the Cunning Woman, we need to see where other people or other situations may play out to completion if better left alone. We're not going to be getting all the information that we need from anybody this week, but it's also one of those situations that if you have, maybe problems show up with, a family member, or a neighbor or something like that, we may not need to intervene just yet, because the whole story does not come out all at once, ever. Give it a few days before you decide to throw in your energy. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we've got the Four of Wands upright. I paraphrase this as the cause for celebration card because it represents the clearing and the celebration of the clearing of a major milestone. And the Four of Wands upright could indicate some kind of big moment commemorating you in a sense where, where maybe we're commemorating a hire. It's a congratulations coming your way, whether it's a hire, it's an opportunity for a promotion or a raise. You know, the Four of Wands could actually indicate an opportunity coming through some kind of big social event, maybe a party, graduation, or a wedding. But what I like about the Four of Wands here is that somebody is actually putting you up on a pedestal this week, and I think that financially this could be why, you know, or in relationship to that Saturn Sun trine, you know, if somebody's putting you on a pedestal, guess what? We're not making you jump through all the hoops and do all the quid pro quo that we normally make people do, because you've somehow surpassed the expectation to clear all that already. It's almost like you can test out of those prerequisites, so to speak. So very, very nice elevation of your work status, of your financial status this week on the horizon. For your communications, this air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, the others in your life, we've got the Ace of Swords upright. And this card can show up as a yes answer, but also not just a yes answer, but somebody who wants to take the reins for you. Usually the Ace of Swords can indicate a major victory, but also at the same time when I see the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing somebody going out and spearheading a cause for you, volunteering to get something done for you. The impression that I'm getting from the card this week is that somebody actually may be wanting to either join you or champion you this week. If you are asking people to, you know, assist you with either a mundane chore, just kind of an everyday kind of blah kind of thing, or it's, you know, it's a huge life or death situation, or as they usually are, somewhere in between, the Ace of Swords is saying that we've got somebody who wants to kind of come in and be that conquering hero. The Ace of Swords upright can indicate, though, when we say a yes answer, if you're waiting on permission to get something done and you're worried that somebody will not go for it, they will not be a part of it, maybe we're trying to get something taken care of and we know there's a certain family member who's going to be a ball and chain about it, he or she may surprise you this week in this way. You know, we may actually find out that we've judged that person a little too quickly, you know, been a prisoner of memories and associations, but this person's going to surprise you. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Ace of Pentacles upright. Making things last. That's not a horrible thing. It's not that bad. But the Ace of Pentacles can talk about, just a reminder, be careful about, you know, going so much with the flow that we forget to actually plant some roots, whether it's with this new money that's coming in through work, or anything else that's going on in your life. Because the Ace of Pentacles can talk about making sure that things last the test of time by taking things slow. The slower they go, the longer they'll last for you this week. So, you know, we don't want to act like we're running out of time. You know, sometimes we do that. You know, we're human beings. We have good fortune, so we want to see how long is it really going to last. Let's test it. Please don't do that. The Ace of Pentacles can also indicate here a need to start asking for proof. You know, whenever I get the Ace of Pentacles as a challenge, it's kind of like, look for proof. Ask for proof more. Not in a snarky, like, talk show kind of way. Like, we don't want it to end up, you know, it's not an episode of Jerry Springer or Jeremy Kyle or something like that. But when we want to ask for proof, you know, it could be proof of a person's, you know, okay, how much hard work have they gotten done? You know, it's a show me the receipts kind of situation that does need to happen. Alright, so don't be afraid to ask for proof this week, even though a lot of people might just be asking you to just take them on good faith. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Lover's card reversed. This is not necessarily what you think. You know, when I look at this card, for some reason the impression I'm getting from this card is just basically you and a lover, you and a crush are just going to have to get down to understanding that you can't do everything together all the time. Now, some of you may already have an arrangement like that. You know, Scorpio people, you don't have to have your partner hanging on your hip every time. But with the Lover's card reversed, there is something that you and your partner or you and your crush already do, and you have done it together, but you kind of realize, like, maybe we're just not meant to be doing this thing together. Whether it's this hangout, whether it's this club, whether it's, you know, whatever we're doing, you know, we share pastimes, but it's almost like it's so frustrating, it's so hard to do with that person there. And one of you just, you know, you both agree that we can't do this together. So one of you, you know, whoever's not actually having a good time needs to stop trying to pretend like they're having a good time, because it's just harder on everyone else. You know, so you might feel like, look, I've been humoring you a lot, but I really don't like doing this. Don't say it that way. Or you may find out that your partner's been humoring you, and just let this be. We don't have to do everything together all the time. That's how we find the win-win here. You know, a relationship can be stronger than that. For those of you who are currently looking for somebody new, though, the Lover's card reverse can indicate, again, somebody who is getting a bit clingy really quickly. So it's most important that, again, you understand that there has to be space. You know, again, watch that Cunning Woman card, watch that Ace of Pentacles. Things need to take time in order to germinate. We can't just seal down a commitment and assume that just because we said there's a commitment, that there is a commitment. That's called lip service. So that's your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com.